2 minutes past 2 o'clock, and we are going to start our program. Our session is recorded by Sir Paulo Ibanez. Uh, that will be used no, in case doon sa mga mahuhuli sa ating online coordination meeting. We will just be sending the webinar recording para mabalikan yung mga na-miss na part. Especially na may mga hinihintay pa tayo, like probably our PSDS assigned for us is very much busy with the provision kasi ng materials, because alternative education now, especially the materials of ALS, will be used in delivering flexible learning options ngayong pasukan. So doon medyo busy pa si ma'am. Anyways, dito naman yung mga kapatid natin sa ALS area, like Ma'am Cindy, Ma'am Shalimar, Ma'am Luisa. Ma'am Luisa, paramdam ka nga Ma'am Luisa? Nandiyan ka ba Ma'am Luisa?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Anyways, ang ating ALS specialist ay nandiyan dyan. As EPSA, Education Program Specialist in charge of ALS is here. So, let us now start the session with a prayer to be led by Ma'am Catherine May Kabakang of Nabotas National Science School.
Okay po, let us pray. Almighty and loving Father, Creator of heaven and earth, we praise you and adore you. You are the King of kings. We humbly ask your forgiveness for our sins. Have mercy on us, O Lord. We are gathered here today for our meeting to plan about the implementation of Project GLACE 2.0. Send us your Holy Spirit to be our guide and give us the wisdom to understand every topic that we are going to discuss. Enlighten our minds and let your love be upon us. May this meeting bring success and growth to our team. We thank you, Father, for this precious time that you have given us. All this we pray through our Lord Jesus Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns with you, in the unity of the Holy Spirit, one God forever. Amen.
Thank you, Ma'am Catherine J. Again, welcome. We have a total of how many? More than
27, sir.
27. Thank you, Sir Paulo. We have a total of 27 participants for Project GLACE 2.0 coordination meeting. Our theme for this gathering is expanding access to global citizenship education and intercultural understanding within the new normal landscape of education. I'm glad to inform everyone that our project, Project GLACE, Global Learning Through Active Citizenship Education, is one of the 3 priority projects of our school's division superintendent. And that's why he is really pushing me and prodding me that Project GLACE 2.0 should be more successful to our already successful Project GLACE na first year of implementation. Syempre, it has been successful because of your support. Number 1 ang ating mga head teacher, Ma'am Cecil, thank you so much. And all the head teachers na parating pa lang, on the way pa lang sa papunta dito sa ating meeting. Of course, the teachers, Project GLACE teachers who operationalize the instructional design of Project GLACE at the classroom level. Talagang the entire division, our SDS, is very, very happy that the culminating activity, the Festival of Learning, is such an activity to reckon with in a way, because talagang nakita natin doon yung participation ng iba't ibang levels sa LGU, We saw the participation of the central office. Okay, at the school level, all the principals were there. Okay, our learners were there. So this project is something that will remain, no, in our division education development plan, because this is aligned with curriculum build up, a target ng ating division, and this is one project that our division can be proud of, because this is something unique, and we are contributing to the enrichment of our curriculum um, through the integration of global citizenship education. At ngayon, medyo mas challenging because we have the new normal, okay? May mga physical distancing, okay? Maraming mga adjustments because of the COVID-19 health emergency. But like what our secretary has mentioned, it will be, education must continue, no? Education must continue because there are many ways, there are many pathways for learning. Okay, and we are expanding access because at this time, through the support of our ALS focal person, Evangeline Trinidad, and our schools division superintendent is an ALS champion. When I pitched to him the idea that, sir, I would like to expand Project GLACE to ALS learners as well. And he was very ecstatic. He was very happy that such learning opportunity will be extended now to our ALS learners. The more detailed explanation to that later, no, when I go through the process of Project GLACE 2.0. For the meantime, let's have the attendance check to be given by Ma'am Eden Cortez. Ma'am Eden.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon po sa teachers and the head teachers who are here. So, isa-isahin ko ba name, sir?
Yes, please.
Alright, so dun po sa mga nakapag-register, ang present na po ay si Sir Paulo Ibanez from Tansa National High School, si Ma'am Catherine May Cabahang from Nabota Science, Ma'am Mary Grace Solis from San Rafael Tecpoc, Ma'am Kiniwini Pailma from Bangcolasi Senior High School, si Ma'am Lina Heraldizo from Nabotas National, Ma'am Jonas L. Cristobal from San Rafael High School, Sir John Latimer Servano from Bangcolasi National High School, Ma'am Jovi Arebado from Taos National High School, Sir Edison Macastas from San Rafael Tecpoc, Ma'am Arlene Villanueva from San Rafael Tecpoc, Sir Niato Salvador Baserdo. Tama po ba, sir? Tama po ba yung name, sir?
Sir Baserdo.
Sir Baserdo.
Ninyo po. Ninyo po.
Okay, kasi iba po yung nasulat sa ating online. So, Nino Baserdo po. Okay, thank you. Ma'am Jocelyn Merales, head teacher from Tanza National High School. Sir Nonong Flores from Tangos National. Ma'am Bernadette Magro from Navotas National High School. Ma'am Janeline Alexa Dominguez from Navotas National Science High School. Si Ma'am Thelma, hindi pa po siya nakalog in. Ma'am Romina Tengson from Tangos National High School. Ma'am Cecile de Ocampo, head teacher po from San Roque. Ma'am Annalyn Elamil. Nandito na po si ma'am. Ma'am Elamil.
Yes po, ma'am. I'm here po.
Ma'am, saan pong school po tayo?
Sa Tansa po, ma'am. Hindi po ako nakapagpa-register. Sorry.
Okay lang po. Tansa National High
Apa.
School. Thank you po. Ma'am Bernadette Labrador. Present po ba si ma'am? Hello po. Ma'am Bernadette. Bernadette Labrador. Ayan po. Good morning po. Ma'am, saan pong school tayo?
From Navotas National High School po. Bernadette Magro din po yan, ma'am.
Kayo din po yun.
Ako rin po yun, ako.
Okay, thank you po. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am Cindy Obiena from ALS. Si Sir Edmund Ternida, present na po from Navotas National High School. Ma'am Luisa Elipan. Si Ma'am Mary Lou Recamara. Tama po ba, ma'am? Good afternoon po, ma'am. Mary Lou.
Ma'am, tama po.
Tama po. From what school po sila, ma'am?
Sa Bagong Bayan po.
Okay, thank you po.
Thank you po.
Okay, si Sir Mario Siason, Head Teacher po from Navotas National High School. Ma'am Shalimar Tamayo from ALS. And si Ma'am Riel Texon po from Lizan. Meron po bang kakalagin lang po na di ko nabanggit? Si Ma'am Araceli Lacson, nakita ko na po siya. Ma'am Araceli, good afternoon po. Ma'am Araceli.
Okay. Ma'am Araceli?
Opo. Saan school po si Ma'am Araceli?
Okay, sige ma'am. Ma'am Araceli yata is San Roque National High School,
Oh,
I
yes,
think.
sir. From San Roque National High School, si
San Roque
Eden.
National.
Ay, si Araceli Lacson.
Okay po. So yun po sir, attendance check po natin.
We would like to acknowledge the presence of the very supportive, my beloved friend, super respeto ko sa babaeng ito. Ma'am Evangeline Trinidad, no? Palakpakan natin Ma'am Evangeline Trinidad.
Okay po. Good afternoon po, sir. Okay po. Maraming salamat po sa pag-invite sa amin. Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon po.
Thank you, Ma'am Eva. No? Again, it's great to collaborate with the ALS team. No? This is, kasabi nga doon sa ating theme, no, for this afternoon, expanding access to global citizenship education. So, access, ang ating point of expansion is, again, providing this project-based learning opportunity to our ALS learners. No? Later on, titignan natin yung detalye, how are we going to expand? But again, the fact that we have here, okay, this very moment, ang buong puwersa ng ALS team ng Navotas, it speaks, no, na feeling ko itong Project GLACE second installment this year will be very, very successful. I would like to also acknowledge Sir Mario Siason of Navotas National High School. Sir Mario, ang ating masipag na head teacher ng NNHS, and Ma'am Jocelyn Miralles. Ma'am Jocelyn,
good afternoon
hi.
po, sir.
Good afternoon. We alongside siyempre with Ma'am Cecil and Ma'am Eden Cortez. Na-miss natin ngayon na medyo may naramdaman kasi si Ma'am Connie. Okay, anyways, tangos naman is, nandiyan na ba si Ma'am Connie?
Wala.
Okay.
Wala po, sir.
Wala pa, no? Represented naman sila ng mga teachers, masisipag na teachers natin ng Tangos National High School. Alright, so let's start with our agenda. Okay, so I am just going to give an overview of Project GLACE. No? Again, meron po tayong kasama na bago sa ating team. And so it's very important to give them an overview of how Project GLACE was conceptualized, okay, and what are the milestones that we have undertaken para mas lalo silang ma-inspire and become really proud to be collaborating with us, no, in this project, no? And then after giving an overview of what happened on the first year of implementation of Project GLACE, ito na po tayo on our agenda on Project GLACE version 2.0. So I'll be giving the context and rationale, what's new, okay, ano ang mga bago, anong nadagdag, ano ang nabawas sa ating project, how are we going to deliver the learning, especially this time of pandemic, okay? Lahat po nag-craft ng mga learning continuity plan, and ito pong ating project, ating program, para po ito mag-continue, we need to tweak some areas so that we'll be ensuring the safety and good health, no, ng ating mga selected learners. We'll be also talking about the lesson content and themes, yung mga materials and resources, okay, na kailangan natin if we are going to implement distance learning, no, or yung blended learning in Project GLACE 2.0. No? Napakaganda naman ng 2.0 para talagang sinadya para sa isang blended learning or high-tech learning na pangyayari. And then, yung off-campus learning activities, implementation schedule, and yung, ito medyo challenging ito, pero I'm banking on the head teachers, no, and the teachers. How are we going to configure our schedule and class programming, no? Paano tayo sisingit? ngayon na nabawas, okay, ng mga face-to-face contact, how are we going to ensure that our project days will still be existing, no, in our schools as again directed by our schools division superintendent, no. um, Modesty aside, I'm very happy, no, that our SDS has really instructed me to ensure, no, the continuous implementation of Project GLACE. Now, let's start with the overview of Project GLACE. Again, brief history po. Project GLACE was an offshoot, no, of my um, Korea Philippines Teacher Exchange Program, no, way back 2018. Project GLACE, or Global Learning Towards Active Citizenship Education, is my re-entry application project. No, initially this was only conceptualized sa school, kaso nga lang naging division supervisor po tayo, and so mas naging malawak po yung scope natin. It become division wide. So probably, no, God has more beautiful plans, kaya mas nag-multiply yung ating project list, not only kung sa school level but now on the division level. At ayun nga po, it was presented, no, our project GLACE was approved. First, I presented it sa central office with Secretary Briones, okay, represented by Director Margarita Ballesteros, and it was well received. And when I presented also the project GLACE to Ma'am Gemma Villaluna, Ma'am Loida Balasa, and our ASDS Dr. Buenafe Sabado, as my application project, it was also approved. So both at the central and the division office, well received yung ating concept ng Project GLACE. And so we started the teacher training, okay, and the launching on May 21, okay, followed by a 3-day teacher training nung unang batch, no? History na po itong first batch ng ating Project GLACE teachers. Eh, syempre, at this year, meron na naman po tayong bagong history as our ALS team join our Project GLACE family. Now, ano po ba yung GLACE? Let's have a very deeper and solid understanding. No? Kasi di ba pag narinig mo yung GLACE, anong na pumapasok sa isip mo yung parang yung donut, no? Yung glazed donut ng Krispy Kreme. Matamis, okay? But in the context, no, of education, let's go through the words that make up Project GLACE. Okay? So, Project GLACE is global learning. It is about education beyond the textbook, beyond classroom walls, and helping students see beyond the places they currently call home. So, global learning po is very responsive to what is happening now, no? Our secretary will now be using distance learning options, flexible learning approaches, kasi nga students should not only learn inside the classroom. And our Project GLACE, medyo may pagka-visionary itong ating project kasi it's all about global learning. We are not going to, this is not traditional learning, right? This is not traditional learning because it's beyond the textbook. Okay. And it's all about seeing our interconnectedness with the world. So global learning enables students to take purposeful action to improve their own lives and to positively influence the world around them. So when our students, no, nakita naman natin during the Festival of Learning, students are taking action, no, students are taking stand on issues and then doing something on those issues to help build a much better community, a much better world. That's global learning. So that's the goal of the project. We have to ensure na kapag na pumasok ang bata sa ating Project GLACE, mas lalawak ang kanilang pagtingin at ang kanilang perspektibo at ang kanilang mga kakayahan, no, to become global change agents. Okay. Active citizenship education, the last three words no, of our project name, talks about or emphasizes the need for social transformation and refers to the capabilities and energies that can foster open societies, harness the enthusiasm and motivation of younger generations, and provide them with the tools to build a better future for their communities and the region. So this is the materialization of think globally, act locally. So Project GLACE, no, we want to give the students the tools, the thinking tools on how to approach problems and then apply these skills no, in real life situation by taking action in the community. Nakita natin yan sa mga environmental project, mga literacy outreach, okay, mga ayun nga mga advocacy campaigns na ginawa ng previous batch no. Kita natin sa Kaunlaran, meron silang advocacy campaign on LGBT, yung ginawa ng San Roque National High School na clean up drive kasi nga environmental consciousness and sustainability. Yan lang yung ilan sa mga halimbawa. Also Navotas National High School. Ilan lang sa mga halimbawa ng outreach. Ang Tangos, alam ko, they have literacy outreach sa mga special SPED students, no, SPED students. And as well, ang Lisan naman is more on outreach than educational outreach. So we want that kind of engagement with our students for them to become active participants, no? Active participants. Hindi lang sila receiver ng knowledge, but they are active doers, no? Change agents, okay, to transform the community and their world. Now, so on the first year of implementation, we adopted the inquire, investigate, innovate instructional design, okay? Meron tayong mga themes and topics that were covered, and we developed lesson exemplars, okay? And then nakita natin yung magandang outcomes ng ating project, no? There were reports, no, or findings of increased global citizenship awareness, no, using standardized tool, no, yung global citizenship skills item. And nakita natin yung benepisyo, no, in terms to students acquisition of global citizenship skills. Pag sinabi pala natin global citizenship skills, these are life skills. Okay? Hindi lang siya parang posh na word on learning or education, no? But global citizenship skills is synonymous with life skills, with 21st century education, okay, with active learning. Okay. And the initial outcomes, we were able to shape, no, 354 learners. 27 teachers were trained across all of our 9 public secondary schools. Pinaka natuwa, no, yung ating mga kabataan during the off-campus learning activities, no. It's good that we have very good rapport, no, and partnership with the local government unit at that is very evident, no, when they lend us the Navo Tours bus, no, as our learners embark on off-campus learning experiences at the U.S. Embassy, Manila, American Spaces, and yung sa Indonesian Embassy. So, providing this kind of intercultural activities, no, will be something na hindi makakalimutan ng ating mga estudyante, and that was evident during the data collection on what makes Project GLACE memorable and exciting. Okay. And so, beyond that, of course, yung ating mga community outreach, no, na banggit ko na kanina, isa rin yan sa baka gustong-gusto ng mga kabataan, plus the fact na napakahusay ng ating mga teacher in facilitating reflection, no, after their service learning experience or their community outreach. So that's part of our pedagogy because we believe our students learn from their reflection on their experience. So kailangan lang skillful ang teacher doon. So on Project GLACE 2.0, um, yung mga binanggit ko kanina is part of Project GLACE version 1. Now in Project GLACE version 2, okay, just so happen na mas challenging ang ating context, no? Project GLACE version 1, no, first year, ang challenge doon is the initial rollout and implementation, no? Something new, okay, it will be implemented in 9 schools, so medyo challenging. But after the Festival of Learning, nakita na nila yung value and importance ng program, and you were able to get support, no, not only from the division level, but also in the local government, no, and then in other agencies like central office, etc. So wala nang problema when it comes to popularizing Project GLACE. But this version, Project GLACE 2.0, medyo mas challenging because the context that we are in, we are amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, no cure yet, no vaccine. So since there's no medicine, no, that can make us recover for the COVID, the expectation is it will remain with us throughout the entire school year. Hopefully makapag-develop ng vaccine so that we can go back to the usual way na ginagawa natin. But the new normal is we have to contend with, no, lesser face-to-face interaction, more online or distance learning engagement, no. Sinabi nga no ni Yusek, no, ni Yusek Malaluan, the distance learning does not only mean online or internet based, but it can be modular, no. We have to ensure that this project, okay, or this program will reach students with high tech, low tech, or no tech accessibility of connectivity or technology. So we also provide print modules, no, or modular. So yun yung kailangan natin ngayon, no. Alam naman natin naghahanda ang iba't ibang paaralan dito on different provisions or modalities for distance learning. And we find ourselves into this context. So despite this context, we have this imperative. Ito yung mga rational kung bakit kailangan pa rin natin ipagpatuloy, no, itong Project GLACE. First, the secretary himself mentioned that education must continue because there are many ways to learn. Okay, many ways to learn. So we should not be discouraged. We should not be impeded by these challenges, but we have to be proactive. We have to intensify our planning so that we'll be able to ensure learning continuity. Okay, so speaking of learning continuity, we have our LCP, our Division Learning Continuity Plan, and it requires there, no, under part ito ng objective ng ating Division LCP, Project GLACE, there should be new ways of project implementation. There should new ways of instructional supervision on Project GLACE. So the direction set is that it has to be expanded and strengthened according to Director Ballesteros. And we need to do this because our effort is very much aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals, Target 4.7, or the Sustainable Development and Global Citizenship goal, no, ng UN, wherein the Philippines subscribe to that Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs na by 2030 we should be able to promote access, no, accessible, quality, and liberating basic education. Plus the fact that Project GLACE is also part of our Division Education Development Plan under Curriculum Build-Up. So with this context and rationale, we have the Project GLACE Project Continuity Plan. No? We have, for this to continue, atong mga aspeto na tinitignan natin. No? First would be on learning delivery, we have to be more proactive. So planning is essential. We will be giving you more guidelines on face-to-face and virtual um, instructional modality, but definitely we will be able to continue Project GLACE because there are many pathways for learning. In terms of learning materials, first time that this year we're going to have unified lessons, modules, and presentation aids no, na gagamitin so that we can claim that we have already made uh, uh, we were able to na-harvest lahat ng mga lesson exemplars, nakalagay yan sa ating Project GLACE compendium. And yan nga po, no, we will be standardizing and we're going to come up with one unified lesson or module for Project GLACE 2.0. Aren't you happy with that? Palakpakan nga dyan kung nakikinig pa
Yes,
kayo.
sir.
Sila. Okay.
Happy.
And then,
Happy
po, happy.
thank you so much. Then we have class composition. Medyo mas kaunti lang ngayon no, yung ating target, but still it depends to our school. Dati kasi meron pang more than 50 sa isang class, but for one class it has to follow the protocol set by DepEd no for at saka ng IATF, which is 15 to 20 per class no, 15 to 20 per class. So mas kaunti per class, but depending on the enthusiasm and on the level of passion, saka syempre pagtanggap din ng mga bata, makakapag-tweak naman tayo ng configuration if you want to what you call this invite more students, but the minimum is there should be 15 to 20 in one class. And then stakeholder support no, itong strength na this is an opportunity in our great opportunity in Project GLACE kasi it's a division priority program. We have stakeholders, the American Spaces, okay, Indonesian Embassy we already got that, plus the support of the International Cooperation Office of Director Ballesteros, and we have a very supportive mayor no, through the local government. So our project will continue because we already planned proactively on these elements. No? Later, no, I'll be inviting you to share your issues and concerns no, once I'm done presenting to you itong plan natin. And then, Project GLACE 2.0, so ano ngayon ang definition ng Project GLACE 2.0? It is an enhancement program, take note, enhancement program that provides opportunities for global citizenship education through after-school sessions, off-campus learning activities, and community outreach. But this time, physical and virtual. Okay? So pwede tayo mag-conduct ng after-school session, virtual or distance learning. Pwede tayo mag-off-campus learning activity. Uso na ngayon yung mga virtual tour. Okay, kung hindi pa talaga uubra na magkaroon tayo ng educational trip, but we can explore virtual options. And community outreach, no? Uso na ngayon yung mga online advocacy campaign, so we can prove no na flexible tayo. We can do it physically or virtually. That's the new component of Project GLACE 2.0, no? Medyo challenging because of the situations that we are in, but possible, no? But very much possible to be undertaken. We have the same conceptual dimensions. We are building up on this conceptual dimensions, no? Ito yung pinakatunguhin, learning outcomes ng Project GLACE. In terms of the mind or the cognitive part, we want our learners to acquire knowledge and understanding of local, national, and global issues and the interconnectedness and interdependency of different countries and populations. We want to make our students see the connections of his action in a global scale. No? Makita nila, ay, connected pala yung sarili ko in terms of pag nagtapon ako ng basura, hindi lang pala ako ng problema, it's the entire world. So, yung mga ganong realization. Learners develop skills for critical thinking and analysis. So very much 21st century skills when it comes to the cognitive side. In terms of socio-emotional, we want our learners to have a deep sense of belongingness to a common humanity, sharing values and responsibilities based on human rights. No, ito nga sinasabi rin ni Secretary Bionis. No, we do not want to create monsters, future monsters, but we want to create learners with deep sense of humanity. No, who knows how to be humane. No, we are already human, but we have to be more humane in terms of respecting others. Yan nga, develop the attitudes of empathy, solidarity, and respect for differences and diversity. That's the social-emotional skill. And for behavioral, learners act effectively and responsibly at local, national, and global levels for a more peaceful and sustainable world. They have to be peace builders. They have to contribute to sustainability, no? And again, general general condition, no, that promotes peace, wellness, etc. Learners develop motivation and willingness to take necessary action. We want learners who do not just receive information but use this information to take action. At nakita natin yan sa mga kabataan natin, no, when they were presenting and when they were in the Festival of Learning. So, Project GLACE 2.0, what's new, no? Nakita natin to. Saan mo to makikita ngayon? Sa Facebook. Itong bagong emoticon ng Facebook. Now, sa Project GLACE, what's new with us? We have face-to-face and virtual component. Okay? And we have an extended family. Okay? We are going to accommodate selected ALS learners. Okay? Now, so please take note, no? These are if you have issues and concerns, just take down, no? Para mamaya during our brainstorming and discussion, may labas iyan and we can see different perspective. So for example, for Project GLACE 2.0, these are the target participants. It could be junior high school students, grades 9 or 10, or grades 9 and 10, okay? If you want to cater to both grades. Senior high school students, grade 11, imposible na daw ang grade 12 because they are very busy. And ALS learners, we hope to get self-directed, no? Anyways, lahat naman ng ALS learners, if I am not oversimplifying or overgeneralizing, I believe that they are self-directed learners or independent learners already. But what we want is really, ito pong number one criteria natin. The student should be willing. Number one po yung willingness. Okay? Take note ha. Willingness and the capacity to finish the program. Okay? Willingness and the capacity to finish the program. Willingness, syempre yung attitude. Kasi kapag willing ka, you can do everything na. Face-to-face, virtual, we can do that. Basta merong natural na yung willingness nung bata or nung participant natin. And then the capacity. The capacity pwedeng kulang but we can augment that with interventions. Pwede pang mas ma-deepen or ma-enhance yung capacity but we want to look for willingness first. So medyo dito ang mga previous implementer, sanay na dito, no? Willingness talaga yung una nating hanapin because the fact that this should be considered as something na extracurricular sa mga bata. They will have additional points here. Plus, the learning experience kasi is something na talaga na mga hanap-hanapin ng mga estudyante. Okay? And then, capacity. And then, due to COVID-19 situation, like what I mentioned, ideal learner-to-teacher ratio is 15 learners or 20 learners is to 1 teacher. Okay? Now, ngayon, in terms of teachers, ganun din po ang requirement natin. Able and willing to facilitate face-to-face and online learning. Okay, so willingness din po tayo. Natutuwa po ako na so far wala pa po ako narinig from head teacher na gustong mag-back out na teacher sa Project GLACE. Ang narinig ko is gustong magdagdag, no? So, sir, pwede po ba magdagdag kami? Okay, so pwede po iyon, no? Kasi po, pwede naman pong paghati-hatian ng teacher na involved doon yung lesson. Okay, I'll be tackling module 1. So, I'll be the one to facilitate. Oh, you will be facilitating module 2. But all in all, dapat meron talagang titingin doon sa totality ng development ng mga learners. But we can accommodate more teachers in this project. And they will become classroom level proponents of Project GLACE. So ibig sabihin po nito, they can claim that they are undertaking, no, a project. Could be an action, no? Kung gusto mong sabihin na action research, you can own that. Kung sinabi mo na this is my innovation, you can own that because you are the proponent at the classroom level. Magbibigay ako sa inyo ng materials, but syempre, one size does not fit all. Alam ko na magko-contextualize pa rin ang mga teachers. So I believe on that level of contextualization at the classroom level, you are proponents at your own rights. Now, at the division level, Sir Marco is the proponent. At the department level, the proponent is the head teacher. At the school level, it's the principal. At the classroom level, the proponent, it can be claimed by the teacher. Okay? That's why we are generous to giving you certificates, no, on this, and we want you to grow professionally by taking, no, by learning, no, from the experience of being a Project GLACE teacher facilitator. Now, in terms of classroom configuration, schools can have one. The minimum is one, syempre, or two Project GLACE classes, depending doon sa nakita ninyo na interest doon sa project. But at least kailangan merong one, no? For example, NNHS can have two classes. Could be an after-school class or alternate shift, katulad ng ginawa nila before with the Project Y-Star. So grade 9, they can have 15 grade 9 or grade 10, 15. It can be alternate shift. Pero depende pa rin po iyan sa situation, no? Sa situation na makikita natin come August 24. But these are just suggestions, no? Later on doon sa ating action plan, makikita ninyo kung paano ilalatag ito all throughout school year 2020-2021. Okay? So, ayan po muna tayo. At least one class, okay? Mas kaunti or two classes, pero again, kasi last time ang dami talaga. What we cannot accommodate na ganoong karami sa isang classroom. And otherwise, you'll be having two separate classes or two separate sessions. Now, what's the framework? This is the framework. Hindi po natin inaalis yung ating inquire, investigate, innovate, and impact na design. Okay? Ang ating pinaka-heart, no? The heart of the project is to develop globally literate and responsive learners in the 21st century. Okay? So, nakatuntong itong ating instructional framework on the new normal landscape of education. We're going to be guided by directives from the DepEd. Our lessons are anchored on the Sustainable Development Goals. The skills to be developed are 21st century skills. Okay, the perspective is global citizenship education and intercultural understanding, at ang impact will be developed through community learning pedagogy. Ayun nga, yung service learning through community advocacy projects. Okay, so para ma-ensure na ang bata natin na engage in all four phases, inquire, investigate, innovate, and impact, we need to make them, again, this should not be the usual traditional classroom na magbabasa lang ang bata, but they have to be actively engaged. Gumugupit, nagkukulay, nakatihaya, may nakita akong isang dyan talagang nakasalampak pa. It's project-based learning because they'll be learning all throughout the projects, the community advocacy projects that they'll be developing and they'll be crafting and they'll be implementing, and reflective learning. Because our belief is this, no? Students learn from the reflection of their experience. They do not just learn from their experience, but they learn through reflection of their experience. So reflection has to be facilitated well. Yung mga debriefing sessions are crucial for learners to have deep takeaways, no? Deeper learning from their experiences. So under inquire, sa inquire phase, ito po para pong lesson plan ito. Merong opening activity, preliminary activity, tapos merong introduction, merong development, okay, may generalization, etc. But we change the labels and we go with inquire, no? Inquire, investigate, innovate, and impact. So in inquire, students discover GCEd concepts through active, meaningful activities. Okay? So this is this self-discovery approach, no? Constructivist approach kasi they'll be the one to discover. We will be activating their prior knowledge, no, their background knowledge by letting them discover GCEd concepts through our activities, meaningful activities. Now, after discovering, they do investigation, no? Investigate, student explore a GCED problem case in the community. Okay? Ano-ano ba itong mga GCED concept? Diba? Ayun nga po, yung sustainable development, tolerance, social justice, equity, yan po yung mga concept na explore nila. And then they will be looking into specific cases or problems or issues in the community. Why? Titignan nila yon, they'll do some investigation. And then innovate, they'll be trying to solve or address the problem using global mindset. Now this time, it can be an advocacy, no? At advocacy level, kasi nga medyo naghihintay pa tayo ng guidelines kung lalabas pa talaga sila ng community because of COVID-19 pandemic. But ang nakita nating option dito for them to participate and to show, to demonstrate their innovativeness is through the use of technology. Okay? And then impact, students reflect on their own learning and how the experience helped them grow as citizens. So nakita natin dito yung crucial dimension ng reflection. Okay? So this is our Project GLACE 2.0 framework. Okay? Ito yung activities na sasalangan ng bata for them to become globally literate. Okay? So this is integration of all subjects. May language, may communication, may mathematics, numeracy, okay, civics, okay, it's rolled into one after-school curriculum enhancement program. Okay. And, okay, ito po yung isa sa matutuwa kayo. We have unified lessons. Okay. Naririnig ko ba mga palakpakan dyan sa unified lessons?
Yeah, yes po, sir.
Okay. Okay, so makikita natin, ito po mga modules po ay piniprepare na ng yours truly and the development team. May module 1 tayo on leveling expectations and project-based orientation. Yan, social justice, yung mga concept na yan, identity and diversity, globalization and interdependence, okay, taking action, etc., etc. So we have unified lessons. Okay, unified lessons po tayo. It will be explicitly stated, no, on the memorandum that will be released that the cost for the reproduction of modules will be coursed through school local funds or division MOOE, no? Tatry ko pong ilapit kay Sir Al, no? Kasi ngayon lahat ng mga training na-realign na on reproduction of materials. So I believe, no, na mayroon pong pondo dito.
Child and development.
And then so we are looking forward to this, no? Ensuring na mayroong material. Kasi
ano ka lang yan, hanggang 5, 2 hours ka. 66 yan.
Open ang mic mo, Shali.
2 to 6. Kakamusong pa lang pala.
Okay, Ma'am Shali, pakitake, turn off muna yung mic. Okay. And when it comes to our after-school session, okay, we're going to be polishing this, no, meron tayong another orientation on the module, no? So wag kayong mag-alala dyan. Hindi nyo pa ito ma-access at this point, but I am just whetting your appetite na, kasi baka mamaya yung iba is, ako na naman magde-develop ng lesson. Though there are already developed lessons. But this time, ang gusto natin mas standardized yung galaw, no, ng instruction. That's why we are providing unified lessons. This will be used on our after-school session. Okay? One module is good for 2 to 3 weeks. Okay? Ang tinitignan natin sa after-school session, it will be a minimum of once a week. Once a week lang ang face-to-face ng bata, following precautions of IATF, syempre, and then more on online modular learning, okay, through the use of available technology or, again, other strategies. Pero after school session, hindi po ito mawawala. There should be, magkakaroon lang dapat ng agreement, no, within the group. Parang yung ginawa na rin ninyo, nagkaroon kayo ng agreement within your school, learning agreement with the parents, na once a week ang face-to-face, and then online modular learning na the rest. But one module can cover 2 to 3 weeks. Module has face-to-face and distance learning component, and module has self-assessment and reflection lab. So tamang-tama din po ito sa ating mga ALS learners, no? Made-develop yung kanilang mga critical literacy skills, no, na in the process, no, para makapasa sila ng ano ba yung assessment ng ALS?
Accreditation and
Ayun, accreditation and equivalency.
Accreditation and
Correct.
equivalency test. Opo,
Okay.
Sir Marco, tsaka it's good that because of the following topics that you have discussed, they know how to put focus, no,
Yes.
focus content on their portfolio. Thank you, Sir Marco.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ma'am Eva. No? So we are seeing that na mas mapapolish pa yung skills kasi highly skills-based ang A&E and other assessment ng ALS. So we want them na mas mapolish yung writing skills nila through the reflection. Okay, mas mapolish yung critical thinking nila when they read, no, and so when they answer the test or their performance on the A&E test, no, maipasa nila yon. Okay, so iyon po. And then after school session following this framework, no, ang module natin, ito rin po ang susundan na process. Okay, so ang gusto natin, syempre, last year nakita natin na ganito ka-rich, no, ka-interactive yung mga kabataan natin na nakadapa pa, nagpe-present, okay, kasama sa isang collaborative work, okay, at engaged dun sa kanilang trabaho. But again, syempre, in Project GLACE 2.0, we have to follow physical distancing and other health precautions to ensure safety of learners. Okay, makikita naman yan, magagawa naman yan ng paraan, no, through the creative strategy of our teachers. Okay, and then the design also. Yung mga activities, kaya hindi pa rin na maihalayhay ng lahat-lahat talaga, yung mga activities is na i-include dun sa module will consider physical distancing. Okay, so hindi na masyadong dikit-dikit, but meron pa ring collaboration, meron pa ring interaction. Okay? And then, ito po, we will be explicitly putting this on the memo, no? Learning and teaching materials and supplies will be requested to be coursed through school, local funds, no? Subject to, again, budgetary availability, etc. Okay. In terms of off-campus learning, okay, will be again following. This is to be scheduled, no? Kung papayagan, and kung payagan man, we have to follow protocols. So nakita ko lang ito sa social media na kapag if NCR will undergo sustained general community quarantine, ganito ang itsura sa isang nabutor bus, no? Ng mga bata, ganyan yung social distancing nila sa bus. Okay. So we're going to follow that. But I am so happy to announce to you that the International Cooperation Office has already made initial communication on Embassy of Netherlands, Indonesia, Japan, Korea, and the United States. Suki naman natin ang Indonesia at United States pero bago itong offer from Netherlands, Indonesia, and Netherlands, Japan, and Korea, no? Na ewan ko lang kasi ito yung sinabi sa akin ni Ma'am Director Ballesteros pagkatapos ng ating Festival of Learning, na gumawa ako ng letter, and then meron daw approval from these embassies for intercultural activities. Okay, ewan ko lang kung nabago iyan in light with the COVID, but so far, I am happy to announce to you that we are having linkages with this. So, exciting ito para sa mga kabataan natin, no, kung matutuloy. And then we are going to have support from LGU. The mayor and the congressman has expressed continued support, no, na ipahiram yung ating Nabotor's bus for our off-campus learning experience. And then our global citizenship advocacy and community outreach, again, anchored on sustainable development goals. Class should identify one area of SDG to advocate. Ayan, no? Ang dami mga pwedeng i-advocate dyan na SDG. These are themes, no? Themes ng ating module. Okay? And kung hindi pa pwede ang mga bata natin, talagang it will not be allowed na magkaroon ng community outreach, then we're going to have online advocacy outreach, no? Can use social media and we can come out with civic actions following strict regulation and protocols. Okay? Now, ito po yung ating Project GLACE 2.0 action plan. Tingnan po ninyo maigi. Okay? Para mamaya kung pwede, meron kayong masuggest doon sa ating action plan. This is for school year 2020-2021. I just laid it out, but this is not yet final. It is still volatile. Okay, suggestions can be incorporated. Okay, etc. So first is the planning and coordination meeting. What we're doing now. Okay, for the usual teachers, it's the EPS English, and then the ALS Focal naman for the ALS team. Okay, we're done with the notice of meetings, and the minutes of meeting is taken down by Sir Paulo, no? So essentially this is already completed, no, after our meeting, no? And then the development of unified lessons and modules, it would be yours truly and the development team. And the output should be the modules for Project GLACE 2.0. It will be from the month of May to July. So medyo, baka sabihin niyo, napakaaga naman mag-conduct ni Sir Marco ng coordination meeting. Sa September pa naman ang simula. Okay, para lang po
Sir Marco.
Yes, ma'am.
I raise my hand. Sir
Yes,
Marco, yung dalawang EPSA ko,
yes, ma'am.
doon sa in-charge, hindi natin sila na-include sa implementation of GLACE project session, including off-campus, or doon po sila sa tinatawag nating orientation training via virtual launching po.
Okay.
Siguro
Thank you,
include po
ma'am.
natin yung EPSA. Thank you po, sir.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the input, ma'am. Well noted po. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Ayan, at least nakita natin talagang involvement. No? I'm so happy. Okay. So, yun po, sa development of module mid-July, orientation training at distribution ng developed modules, this would be on the last week of July. Okay? So, expect po natin na magkakaroon po ulit tayo ng meeting on the last week of July for the virtual launching. No? Nagkakaroon po tayo ng virtual launching. Kino-conceptualize ko pa yung virtual launching kasi invite natin nga si Mayor, si Director, virtual launch ng ating GLACE 2.0. And again, kasama po natin dyan ang ating ALS Focal, ang ating mga specialists ng ALS. Okay, last week of July, ang ating target po niyan. So, double time po ang development team ng modules from May to July. Okay. Recruitment, selection of Project GLACE 2.0 recipients would be the head teachers and then the GLACE teachers. Okay. So again, medyo mas tayo dito, no? Titignan po natin yung willingness and capacity. Pag namin natin capacity, tignan din po natin kung wala man pong technology access, kapag binigyan ba natin ng module, printout module, ma-accomplish pa ng bata. Okay? So, as much as we want to expand access to all, no, but this is kasi an enhancement program. Tandaan po natin, GLACE is an enhancement program, not a remediation program. Okay? So para po talaga ito sa mga bata natin na meron pang potential na gusto natin pang i-sharpen. Pag sa remediation, meron tayo niyan, no? Meron din ng English supervisor yun yan, no? In comes to school-based reading intervention, etc. But this one, Project GLACE is an enhancement program. So make sure we select carefully our participants, no? Select nyo din maigi yung magulang, no? Sana yung magulang is very supportive din kasi mayroong component ng home-based learning and we want the parent to be involved in the process. Yung module po kasi may home-based learning din. So sana po ma-interview nyo rin yung magulang, okay, in the process. At sa Festival of Learning natin, kasama na ang magulang. Last year, wala yung magulang. But this time, mahalaga ang component ng parent involvement, no, for our GLACE 2.0. So, recruitment selection, it lies, no, on the school, at the school level, at the classroom level. So, list of Project GLACE 2.0, first week of September po, no? And learner profile. And then school-based parent orientation, we need to orient the parents. It could be either physical or virtual, okay? Again, second to third week of September, no? Syempre, head teachers and GLACE teachers will go side by side on that, no? And then implementation of Project GLACE sessions. Okay, ang ating GLACE session po would be starts on the 4th week of September up to last week of February. Okay, so ilang buwan po yan? September, October, November, December, January, February. 6 months po. Parang katulad din naman ng ating GLACE 1.0. But this time, ayan po, may modules na, may unified lessons na tayo, and again, ang suggestion is once a week face-to-face, and then may component ng home-based and distance learning. So documentation of the sessions, assessment portfolio, and then learners, portfolio of learners or the school. Okay. When it comes naman po sa GLACE 2.0 kamustahan, we're going to, ito pong GLACE 2.0 kamustahan, this is like checking, no? Kamusta na, ano mga issues, ano mga challenges. Ginawa naman natin ito last year, and this has been very, very vital tool, no? Para malaman namin anong school ang nauuna, anong school ang nauhuli, and we can provide technical assistance on that. So, ayan po ang in charge. And then this will be conducted once in October, in November, in December, and once in January and February. Tingnan po natin yan. But doon kasi sa previous year, last year, at thrice lang nagkaroon ng kumustahan. But we want to make the frequency, we want to make it more frequent kasi nga we can have kumustahan naman online. Okay? And then the preparation of the culmination. Okay? Preparation of the culmination po is ito, first week of March, and the Festival of Learning, second week of March 2021. Ang last month natin for school year 2020-2021 is April. April, no? Pero ito, mas aagahan natin, no? Para, tignan natin. Anyways, everything is volatile naman. But ito po is assumptions, no? Pagtatansya, pag-estimate ng tatakbuhin ng GLACE 2.0 project. Okay? So, siguro bago ako pumunta sa next na slide, sige, later na lang siguro mga issues and concerns. Balikan na lang po natin, no? Patapos naman na eh. Okay, and then you have here the use of technology. Okay, magre-release po ako ng manual on how we can create this. Plus, may orientation training din, no? On the use of technology, especially doon sa may mga capacity, no? Sa may mga kapasidad na schools, sa may mga kapasidad na bata. We want to use learning management platforms like Moodle, Facebook groups, or Google Classroom. So teachers will be highly encouraged to facilitate virtual learning through Facebook groups, no? Alam ko naman yung iba talaga, ina-invite pa nga ako sa mga Facebook group, but this time, mas structured natin ang Facebook group as a virtual learning environment. No, na talagang mayroong protocols, may norms, yung mga estudyante, hindi lang kung anong pwedeng i-post, yung materials, paano gagamitin. We're going to set norms, no, for the virtual classes ng GLACE 2.0 using this this various learning management platform online. Ako mas gamay ako doon sa Facebook group, no, but you'll be exploring other options. And then highly encouraged po for the school. Ito, ngayon pa lang siguro, let's come up with imagination na, no, how will this be operationalized, no, really in school year. Kasi I do not want to collect papers anymore, but I want you to do online documentation of activities. You can have your Facebook page. Actually, nag-create na ako ng Facebook page natin for the division, but I want the school to have their own Facebook page kasi doon papasok naman yung yung online advocacy nga ng mga advocacy ng mga bata, ano mga activities ng bata, and then ayun nga yung platform is for global interconnectedness. You can come up with your blog, you can come up with your YouTube channel or Wix website. Okay, so online documentation. You just put there the picture, the caption, what happened, etc. Para documented yung ating project GLACE. But again, a manual will be released here. Okay, we will be utilizing video conferencing, Zoom, Google Meet, or Skype, and we're going to explore online advocacy tools. Kasi nga, ang i-develop natin ngayon sa mga kabataan is how to advocate sustainable development goals or global citizenship kahit nasa bahay ka lang through online platform. Pwede kang gumamit ng Tweebonds. Narinig niyo na ba yung Tweebonds? Anyone?
Hindi pa, sir.
Sir, narinig na-try na ko dati.
Yung Tweebonds,
Not
ito yung
yet po.
para magkakaroon, di ba may sa mga social media site natin, meron tayong profile pic. Diyan sa Tweebonds, pag ginamit mo yung application na yan, pwede ka makagawa dyan ng parang, yung mga frame, tapos meron doon mga advocacy mantra or shout out, etc. That's Tweebonds. Sa Thunderclap naman, in Thunderclap, ito naman yung ano mo yung, for example, yung platform mo, for example, gagamit ka ng Facebook page para maka-reach out o ma-advertise yung cause mo, you can use Thunderclap. And then change.org. Ito naman yung gagawa ng online petition yung mga kabataan natin. Okay, gagawa ng online petition, tapos kailangan ng mahusay ang bata natin in crafting their arguments, okay? Their stands, okay? And post it on change.org. It's one way na of online advocacy. So again, we do not have to really physically mingle with people to let our advocacies heard, especially nga itong dimension ng global citizenship. Okay, so exciting po itong part ng use ng technology, but there will be training, no? There will be training. But doon sa mga tech savvy natin ng mga teachers, I would want you to explore, no? Explore nyo na itong mga platforms na ito. And then, kung meron kayong pwedeng i-share sa akin, sir, ganito, ganyan, just give me a private message or an email, okay, or you can message me para ma-include natin yung ideas ninyo in these efforts to, again, maximize the use of technology for the implementation of Project GLACE 2.0. Okay, so yan na po, last slide before the thank you slide. Now, I'll be opening the floor for sharing of things like points for clarification. issues and concerns that you feel, raise it, or any ideas lang that you would want to integrate dito sa ating Project GLACE 2.0. So it's still open kasi nasa planning phase pa lang tayo. What are your issues and concerns, points of clarification, and additional inputs para sa mas ikagaganda ng ating implementation ng Project GLACE 2.0. Sige po, Sir Pao, open natin ang microphone. Ayan. Anyone who wants to share?
Siguro sir, kapag may issues and concern po sila na i-raise, saka lang po nila i-open yung mic.
Okay, sige po.
Apo,
Thank
para
you,
hindi
Sir
po
Pao, for that, rules of engagement. Okay, so, any questions po? Clarification? Issues and concern? Or comment? Any comment lang? Do you feel happy? Do you feel excited? Do you feel anxious? Okay, just comment po for our online engagement coordination. Anyone? Minsan ito kagandahan ng ang kagandahan ng online. Yes, ma'am. I am acknowledging Ma'am Cecil. Ma'am Cecil ba 'yon?
Ma'am Luisa.
Ma'am.
Sige po.
Okay po, ma'am. Ma'am Elipan? Opo.
Yes po. Yan.
Yes, ma'am.
So, thank you very much, sir, for including us sa Project GLACE. Na-amaze ako sa laman ng Project GLACE 2.0 kasi ito rin ang, kumbaga, align na align dito sa ALS 2.0.
Wow!
Lalo na yun. Yes po.
That's a good news.
Oo. Alam yan ni ma'am. Kasi nung ating mga teachers sa kasi nagkaroon na kami ng mass training. Yung binanggit niyo po kanina, may part doon na karagdagan doon sa digital citizenship na idinagdag for ALS 2.0. Yan. And then, yung more on meron din kami doon sa learning strand, understanding the self and society. Yung sinabi niyo po na yung connectivity ng self and to the world, yan, sa global. Ayan po. And then meron lang po akong concern, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Regarding po kasi sa enrollment ng ALS.
Ayun,
Sa ALS po kasi may process kami na ang learners, before sila ma-enrolled, ibig sabihin yun sa LIS na talaga namin.
Yes, ma'am.
Sila po ay mag-undergo muna ng assessment. Meron po kaming binibigay na functional literacy test. Meron po itong privacy. Kasi kakagawa lang po nito. Yung dati po kasi namin, hindi pa align sa 8 to 12. So ngayon po, naka-align na po per LS, per learning strand. Yung learning strand po na binabanggit namin sa ALS, yun po yung subject sa ALS. Yan.
Yes,
so sa ALS po kasi, meron pong 6 na learning strands. So bawat strand na yun, yung LS1 namin, communication skills, meron pong English. So, every learning strand po na yan, may corresponding questions na nandoon sa assessment na functional literacy test. So, meron doon kaming personal information sheet bago maibigay yung ibang LS. Yun po ay PIS, a personal information sheet na pagka hindi napasa ng learner, ang PIS na yun na 10 items, merong 5 items man lang na makorek sila. Mai-personal or maibigay na sa kanya yung iba pang assessment ng LS. So kung hindi pa niya matapos yun o hindi niya masagutan ng tama at makaabot dun sa minimum required na score, ang kukunin naman niya ay assessment for basic literacy. So bali 2 po yun. ang assessment sa ALS. So ngayon, after po na ma-assess ang learner, saka po natin ma-determine kung ano ang literacy level at saka pa lang po si teacher mag-e-enroll kay learner. So parang doon ako na sa recruitment. Kung sino po ang magiging beneficiary ng ating project.
Okay, ma'am.
Po.
Apo, so noted, ma'am, no. So ang lumalabas na concern ni Ma'am Luisa is that merong standard protocol, okay?
Yes.
Itong ang ating ALS system ng pag-determine ng part ng learner, okay? At pagdating sa recruitment and selection, hindi siya katulad nung sa formal education kasi is naina yung bata tapos bibigyan mo lang ng ang nabalitaan ko kasi last year nagkaroon ng interview yung mga teachers tapos talagang nagpaano sila ng sinong interesado para talaga merong advocacy doon sa school kung sinong gusto tapos saka nila i-screen yung bata in terms of capacity and then aptitude, okay, etc. Now, ma'am, ito ang tanong ko. Bali dito sa timeline natin, Luisa, first week of September, ma'am, wala pa talaga tayong ALS roster niyan?
Opo, sir, wala pa po. Kasi mag-a-assess pa lang yung ating mga teachers.
Ma'am, sa palagay ninyo, ma'am, anong month nagkakaroon na ng roster yung ALS system natin para kumbaga anong month nagkakaroon na ng list talaga ng mga ALS learners para doon tayo sa list na lang mag-advocate kung gusto nilang sumali doon sa project?
I think, sir, siguro gagawa na lang kami ng schedule para mahabol namin bago mag-September na yan na magkaroon na ng rooster. Kaya lang, problema lang namin yung ano natin ngayon. Siguro scheduling na lang. Scheduling na lang po.
Okay. So magkakaroon na lang ng parang ang nakikita nating remedy is magkakaroon na lang kayo ng schedule, ma'am? Tama ba?
Opo, i-schedule na lang siguro kung makapag-ano na kami, makapag-reg na kami. Siguro may nag-register naman, sir, sa ALS. Pero dapat doon mabigyan na ng assessment. Siguro sana makapag-assess na kami ng August, mga ganun para hindi masyadong buhos ang learner pagdating nung September. Parang unti-unti ba? Parang inot-inot lang. Oo.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, pwede naman po tayong mag-adjust, ma'am, kahit hanggang October, ma'am, pagdating doon sa recruitment selection. For example,
Marco,
yes, ma'am.
siguro po pwede na po ng second week of September kasi po di ba start naman ng pasukan August 24.
I agree, Shali.
Second, bali last week of August, maka-quantify na po namin maka-qualify na po namin yung learners namin.
Okay.
Sige, maganda nga po yun. September, hanggang second week.
Okay po,
maganda nga po yun.
First to second week of September. Okay po.
Sir Marco.
Yes, Mama Eva.
I agree to Mami Shali, no? Siguro coming second week of September or the third week of September, we can make our orientation and we can focus on the implementation. Tapos, Sir Marco, nag-post po ako. On the implementation, can we harvest good practice of GLACE to the school who are willing to accept us? Hindi naman po kailangan pumunta kami sa school nila kasi alam natin online. Siguro, sir, yung mga facilitator, makikipag-coordinate kami. We can create a group chat doon po sa school na tatanggap po sa amin together with my 2 teachers. Kasi sir, ang ipapasok ko po, yung 2 DepEd paid ko. Hindi ko po ipapasok yung sa LGU. We're not more on the quantity but the quality. Kasi nakita ko po while you are discussing, pinapractice na po yan ni Ma'am Shadimar eh. Meron nga po kaming civic education. Kaya gustong-gusto namin na makapag-benchmark. And parang gusto ko po ditong mangyari, ang isa sa mag-facilitate po sana sa amin, yung nakagawa na po sila nung kanilang mga civic community. Kasi pa-partner po namin yon sa civic education na pinapractice po namin. Kasi may learning strand po kami, yung digital literacy and citizenship. Pasok na pasok kami doon, Sir Marco. Tapos po, yung LS 1 to 4 po namin, pasok po kami kasi yung mga bata, yung lahat ng matutunan nila doon sa pinakita nyo pong modules ay add-on para makapasa sila sa kanilang AME. Yun lang po, Sir Marco. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, ma'am. Well noted, Ma'am Eva. No? So again, I'm so excited doon sa interface ng ALS at saka ng regular implementer ng GLACE. No? Magkakaroon ng benchmarking doon, especially on the civic engagement. No? I'm happy with that kasi nakita natin dito na pwedeng magkaroon ng sharing ng skills, ng resources probably, tsaka ng strategies, no, para mas ma-improve natin yung skills ng bata. Excited din ako doon sa part na pwedeng yung ALS learner ay pupunta doon talaga sa school, no, with the project GLACE ng school na yon, and then probably magkaroon din sila ng collaboration, or it can be virtual collaboration or physical collaboration, pero observing physical distancing, etc. Pero I agree with that, Ma'am Eva. No? Ma'am, siguro ang daming on the top of my mind, no, isa sa Ma'am Cecil.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ma'am, kasi ang San Roque National High School, very active, no, when it comes to yung nakaraan ninyo ng civic engagement, no? Talagang meron na kayong processes diyan, no?
Yes po, sir.
I am recommending din ang on top of my head ang San Roque National High School for benchmarking purposes. Maganda rin na makuha natin din yung mga alam ko ang Nabotas National High School din, no, nag-engage sila sa DENR, okay, for their civic engagement. Ang Tangos naman is again sa nearby SPED school, no, sa Tangos Elementary School. So at least meron ng mga experiences itong mga school na ito on conducting service learning, okay, community outreach, and we can help, no, our ALS implementers of Project GLACE na to enrich their capacities, no, in undertaking this. But rest assured na doon sa module on community outreach and then civic engagement, mas malinaw pong ihahalay doon yung mga processes. Ikakwento rin po doon yung mga experiences ng Project GLACE, yung mga na-capture doon sa journal, para maging guide din po doon sa ating bagong implementer nga, which is the ALS team of S3O Nabotas. Okay.
Sir, may concern po si Ma'am Grace Solis. Ma'am Grace?
Ma'am Grace? From San Rafael, no?
Yes po, from San Rafael.
Sir Marco, yung ALS teacher po ba ang magpapafacilitate ng project sa school?
Sige.
Okay. So lilinawin natin po ito. Very good. Pwede niyo po i-tag yung concern niyo. Sir Marco, yung ALS teacher po ba magpapafacilitate ng project GLACE sa school? Hindi po. Hindi po sila magpapafacilitate ng project GLACE sa school level. Ang magpapafacilitate po ng project GLACE sa school level ay yung teacher ng school na yon. Yung teacher pa rin, ha? So for example,
Sir Marco,
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
talking about the benchmarking.
Ah,
Kaya po nagtanong
benchmarking lang.
ako,
Apa.
o magbe-benchmarking kami, we will not facilitate your school po kasi may sarili po kaming
Yeah.
bata. And some of those
Opo.
ay hindi na kailangan ng waiver, Sir Marco. Yun yung maganda sa amin. Kasi ano na sila, yung iba dito ay mga parents na who are willing. Supposed to be yung mga estudyante ng aming mga ALS talaga, sila pa yung higit na nakakatulong because we have our informal education. We can include in the culminating activity, our activities in INFED. Sir Marco, yung sample po ng INFED ay yung mga tawag dito, pwede silang mag-contribute sa community, yung mga pagmamassage, no? Yung mga sa paglilinis ng mga sa mga paa, ganyan na pwede nilang i-video kung paano po nila ginagawa. Kaya natuwa po ako dun sa vlog kasi meron na si Ma'am Shali na mga mga ganong activities. Aaralin na lang namin kung paano po ipapasok dun sa platform. Maraming salamat po, Sir Marco.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am.
Sir Marco?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir Marco, applicable po ba yan sa jail?
Pwede po natin i-contextualize, ma'am. No? Siguro, yung off-campus learning, hindi natin magagawa din sa mga taga-jail.
Aliwag mo silang takutin.
Gusto ko nga silang ma-experience yung loob ng jail eh.
Ang ganda ng concept na yung mga ALS natin sa jail will learn, no? Concepts na ito, we're just going to contextualize. Pwede rin naman natin papuntahin yung mga resource person natin from the embassies. Doon sila pag-out.
Opo.
Thank
you, sir. Kasi po pagdating po kasi sa jail, sir, limited lang po yung yung mga nagiging project. Dahil nga po, yun nga, yung safety nga rin po, iniisip ko.
Kung naiisip ko, instead na sila ang lalabas, yung resource person ang pupunta sa jail. So, kung ubra yun, no, magkaroon ng outreach, yung mga resource person natin from the Embassy of Indonesia, katulad nun, yung si Dr. Linor Laili, gusto nilang nagko-conduct sila ng cultural paggawa ng batik, baka pwedeng mag-batik making sila sa loob ng jail, right? No? So, at least hindi na deprive ng opportunity yung learner natin sa jail. Okay.
Salamat po, sir. Para lang po magkaroon din po sila ng involvement po sa nangyayari sa labas.
Correct. Well noted dyan. Isusulat ko yan dito. Ayan, inclusion of ALS learners in jail. Think of possible points for convergence. Okay po. Well noted, ma'am. Magandang idea yan. Okay, another.
Thank you po, Sir Marco.
Ayan, Ma'am Grace. Okay na po si Ma'am Grace. Okay. Malinaw na po, no? So yung ALS team, meron po silang sarili nilang learner. Okay? Yung sa school level, meron po tayong sariling learner. Okay, meron tayong sariling participant and we are going to cater to them, no? Okay. Other issues and concern? Okay. Other issues and concern? So, comment, feedback? Sir Clay? Any comment? Kita-kita ko kasi dito yung picture mo.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. So, one of the things that make us very challenging for this version 2.0 is that the communication of all the learners in the project GLACE as regards to the virtual learning as well as to the face-to-face reality. And also, I'm really enthusiastic with regard to the modules because those are the ways that we can really reach out to those students, especially we have new ones, the ALS as well. So really hoping for the positive remarks for it.
Sir Clay, sa Bangkulasi National High School, no?
Apo. Yes, sir.
Okay. May ALS ba sa Bangkulasi?
A year ago, there is, sir. Pero
Okay,
right now, I think mag-ano din sila sa North Bay
for this
Boulevard
school year
Elementary
yata wala
School.
nang ALS sa Bangkulasi. Ang concern ng ating ang ALS learner para po iyan sa mga ALS teacher, okay?
Yes, sir.
Ang sa formal, yung mainstream na learner natin would be catered by the teacher, the formal mainstream education teacher, okay? So yung ALS natin kung merong mang ALS sa loob ng school, yung po ay i-handle ng ALS teacher. Okay, ng ALS teacher.
Opo.
Okay? So yung
Opo,
mainstream.
Sir Marco.
Yes, Ma'am Eva.
Linawin ko lang po, Sir Clay.
Yes, sir.
Hindi po
Hi,
kami
ma'am.
yung umalis sa inyo. Nagka-problema po kasi
Sa
yung
classroom.
school nyo hindi na kami kayang i-cater. Kaya
Yes, ma'am.
lumipat po kami sa North Bay Boulevard at buong puso kaming tinanggap. Alam mo yan.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, number 2 point, Sir Marco.
Okay,
May
ma'am.
mga school po kami from District 1 and District 2 po. May sarili po kaming teacher, don't worry.
Okay.
Kaya po naming i-handle at nagpapasalamat po kami dun sa mga member po ng GLACE team, including the school heads. Kilala ko naman po sila lahat na winelcome nyo po kami dito. Maraming salamat, Sir Marco, and the department heads, including the teacher po. Tapos share ko lang, Sir Marco, it's an opportunity not only for the teachers and for the department heads involved in the GLACE. Kasi, Sir, kung mag-research po sila, ang University of Asia and the Pacific ay may civic education. Ito po yung tunguhin niya relative to millennial development goals. Pero tayo ang na-target po natin yung sustainable development and localized po tayo. Again, congratulations, Sir Marco, at sana po ay maging positive to at maging tawag dito yung beneficial sa aming mga ALS sa pag-welcome nyo po sa amin. And rest assured po that gawin po namin yung aming magagawa para po maging kami proactive po. Maraming salamat po, sir.
All right. Thank you, Ma'am. Talagang I am so overwhelmed with the support of Ma'am Eva. Kita niyo naman yung mga inputs ni Ma'am Eva, and and I'm also excited with our ALS learners, no? Excited with our ALS learners in terms of ayun nga yung may experience nila, yung Project GLACE experience na naranasan natin, no? Mag-festival of learning din sila, magpe-present din sila, etc. And then there'll be ayun nga, kung yung nasa jail, no, pwedeng puntahan sila ng mga resource person natin, or yung nasa mainstream school naman, they can go to the actual place for intercultural communication. Okay. And so yung sinasabi din ni Sir Clay, no, medyo merong anxious siya doon sa communication skills ng mga bata. That's why we are there, no? Plus ito nga, meron tayong situation na ganito na we have to ensure na naiintindihan tayo ng bata in online or offline. So challenging in a way, but through proper screening, no? Screening, and then we have to minsan kasi yung module natin, again, the skills there are global citizenship skills. But if we have to insert, no, or we have to integrate language component, especially when they are writing, etc., we can integrate with that, no, especially during their reflection, yung mga reflection logs nila. We have to teach them how to properly communicate, express themselves in oral and in written, kasi part talaga ng 21st century skills yung communication skills, no, and we want to build that for them to become really strong agents of change, no. They need to have these tools, these skills of communication skills. So the expectation is that majority of the teachers here are language teachers. No, we will be able to transfer the skills that we have through them, through our pedagogy. Okay, so wag tayong mababox doon sa module. No, ayun lang sinasabi ko dito. Baka mamaya, nakita nyo na nahihirapan na siya doon sa communication part, itong tinasabi ng module, no, we can go beyond the module and then integrate kung ano nakikita nating needs based doon sa ating learner. Okay, and then ayun, we need to polish yung mga we need to help our learners achieve those prerequisite skill. Though hindi naman ang maganda kasi dito sa ating project, hindi evaluatory, no, ang mga bagay-bagay, no. We do not evaluate the children in a way na mapupuntusan sila sa mga pagkakamali nila. We encourage risk-taking, no, when it comes to communication, but we have to ensure that in the process of learning this global citizenship skills, the fact that we are language teachers, we have to really guide them and support them in acquiring the language skills first. Okay? Kasi those are prerequisite. Again, this is an enhancement program, no? Enhancement program. The idea is we are going to get learners who have that potential, first willing. Okay? Kasi pag willing ang bata, kahit anong process ng learning, patuwarin mo yan, dapain mo yan, they'll do it, no? Because they are very much willing. Yung capacity, yung kakayahan, yung talent na ihahabol naman yan. But we have to make sure that they are willing to learn, okay, with us, and to undergo the Project GLACE experience. And
Sir,
yes.
May question po si Ma'am Lacson po kung pwede na daw po bang mag-join yung mga previous participants ng GLACE last batch po para sa bago po natin.
Okay. So, ito yung mga grade 9, incoming grade 10. Tama po ba ako, Ma'am Romina?
Opo, sir.
Okay.
Opo.
So, pwede pa rin naman po, no? Pwede pa rin naman po if you feel na qualified pa rin sila, they still have that enthusiasm, that willingness, and then syempre maganda na meron din silang energy, background na dun sa project para mas ma-deepen yung skills sa kanila. Okay? But I'm hoping na sana, no, balance yung composition natin. Merong part ng second timer, tapos meron ding new timer na GLACE para balance sila, no? Baka mamaya kasi what I do not want to hear is na ayan, siya na naman na napili kasi ganito. Yung para bang mainggit yung mga yung ibang mga bata, okay? Ganun. So kailangan lang transparent yung ating screening process. Kung makita ninyo yung ating recruitment and selection, wala po akong idinidiktang proseso diyan, okay? It's up for the school, okay? It's up for the school to get the willing and the able. Okay, but I hope na in the process we have to be transparent and then we have to be balanced para hindi tayo mapulaan doon sa aspeto na yun. Kasi nga, merong somehow, no, pag nakita nila yung mga classmates nila, ay nakakaalis sila, nagagamit nila yung Nabutour, ay meron silang mga provisions na ganito, provisions na ganyan. Baka mamaya, kasi I'm trying to connect with yung sinerhiya, and na-raise kong concern sa kanila is yung yung connectivity ng mga bata natin, and they are willing na mag-provide ng smartphone as hotspot, no? Parang bibigyan yung mga bata ng smartphone as hotspot para doon mag-continue yung learning ng bata sa bahay, provided pa yung load. So, ayun, baka mamaya yung mga ganong probetsyo, makita na, bakit ganoon, ganyan. So, sila na naman. So, okay lang naman na sila. Basta make sure na transparent yung ating process, na hindi tayo mapupulaan doon sa process na yon, no? Okay, balansehin lang. So, pwedeng may old-timer, tapos justify na lang. Tapos merong first-timer. Okay?
Next po, sir, kay Ma'am Romina po, sir. Ma'am Tengson po, kung pwede daw po bang mag-add ng mga new teachers? Ilan daw po ba yung pwedeng idagdag from AP and English department?
Okay. Again, I'm so happy with that, no? Pwede magdagdag. Ibig sabihin, no, hindi magbawas, magdadagdag, no? Pwede po magdagdag. Again, ang consideration natin sa teacher, willing and able, no? Willing and able. Hindi po ako magtatakda kung ilan kasi ang modules natin would be 7. So pwedeng yung 7 modules na yon, pwedeng iba-iba ang mag-facilitate doon. Bahala po kayo kung ano pong gusto ninyong proseso. But ayun po, we welcome new teachers, engage them in the process. Okay? Ang maganda kasi dito sa ating project is hindi ito yung traditional na merong isang teacher lang all throughout, no? Pwede magkaroon ng team teaching o 2 teacher sa isang session, 3 teacher sa isang session. Okay, ganun. Pwedeng mix and match depende dun sa kakayahan ng teacher na mag-handle ng session na yon. That's how flexible yung ating project GLACE. Kaya yung mga bata looking forward na hindi siya predictable na katulad ng iba. So we encourage other teachers, no, to become project GLACE proponents at the classroom level para mas lumawak yung ating family. Again, Araling Panlipunan is still part po natin, no? We welcome them kasi nga very valuable yung insights na nadadala nila when it comes to civic engagement, etc., civics, economics, okay?
Sir, another question po kay Ma'am Solis pa rin po. Yung ano po, dahil meron na po tayong module, pwede na po din bang gamitin ito sa mga ADM students po? Or kailangan po yung mga nasa formal schooling lang po? Gagamit po ng module.
Yung module ng
GLACE po, sir. Opo.
So, ganito. Yung GLACE module kasi is crafted specifically for the context of GLACE. Okay? So, yung mga ADM kasi, alternative delivery mode, may skill iyan na talagang for alternative delivery, no? Pero ito kasi, meron siyang part na global citizenship education, integration ng mga skills. Baka mamaya kasi hindi siya ma-align doon sa mga MELC, most essential learning competency. Hindi ganun ang pag-package sa kanya. So, intended siya solely for GLACE sessions. Kung pwede siyang gamitin sa ADM, alternative delivery mode, kasi merong skill na nade-develop doon. For example, critical thinking and writing skills sa English, ano na lang po yun, secondary na lang po iyon. No? Pwede nyo gamitin, kung nakita niyo na purpose siya, go. Pero, it is solely intended, no, for the development ng objectives, achievement ng objectives ng GLACE. Okay? Kung gagamitin siya as other material for ADM, siguro kailangan talagang kumuha ng activity doon tapos i-align sa MLC. Kasi hindi siya crafted for ADM. It's intended for GLACE session na face-to-face and then face-to-face and then distance learning. All right. Pwede po siya as additional learning resource. Yes, thank you. Yes, Ma'am Grace, tama po. Additional learning resource, okay, as supplementary materials, kasi nga pwede natin ipagamit dun sa mga non-GLACE participant in terms of developing their 21st century skills. Okay, pwede po, okay. But mas focus kasi yung pagka-craft nun, yung instructional design nun sa sessions natin. Okay. All right. So, it's 3:45. Do we have other questions, queries?
Ako po, okay, sir, so meron po, sir.
Yes.
Siguro, sir, ano po, di ba po, sir, last time may sinend po kayong link doon po sa, sa learning series po ng ICO KPTEP learning series po. Umattend po ako noon, sir, and ano po, yung mga in-offer po, may nag-discuss po doon, sir, si Sir Milandro Santos po.
Yes.
Master teacher po na. Teacher din po siya ng science.
Sa Manila.
Opo, sir. Yung diniscuss niya po doon ay pwede rin po palang i-apply ang GCEd sa science.
Yes.
Opo. So, if ever po ba, sir, na magkakaroon po ng new sets of teacher, pwede po ba kami magdagdag ng science teacher? Or hindi pa po siya naka-craft para po sa science? Kasi yung diniscuss po ni Sir Milandro, meron po siyang mga topics po, then pasok po siya dun sa theme po ng GCEd po na pwede pong ituro ng mga science teachers po. Katulad po nung sa sustainable environment, sir, yung sa pollution, water pollution, pwede pong i-discuss ng science teacher yan. Ayun po yung diniscuss ni Sir Milandro, integrating GCEd and best practices in classroom in science po.
So, kung pwede ba tayo magdagdag ng science pa, no? Okay.
Opo.
Ganito, no? As much as pwede kasi siyang kung mararamdaman sa school level na meron doong, for example, nakapag-influence ka ng kapwa teacher mo at nagkataon na science teacher siya to join you in, kasi itong ginagawa natin, advocacy din ito na join us kasi this is a network of teachers integrating global citizenship education in their practices. Okay, so if we want to if you feel na itong teacher na ito is willing, again, the primary consideration is willingness. Okay? Tapos hindi ka magkakaproblema sa niya kasi minsan the politics of the organization, no, baka yung head teacher, kasi ako ngayon at the moment I am magandang relationship natin. Hindi ko pa kasi na venture yung sa science sa ibang group, no, but AP nagkaroon na kami ng agreement nito ng on that level. Tapos ngayon nga with ALS, no. So I'm happy, no. It is not yet designed na talagang for all, no, but kung kasi ayokong sayangin yung momentum na merong teacher na pwede nating ma-impluwensyahan in the process of applying GCEd, no. Kung willing siya and then wala maging problema sa kanya when it comes to her schedule, and then at this point naman lahat ng mga school heads nakasupport sa atin, no. In fairness sa mga school heads natin, nakasupport naman siya. Siguro proper coordination na lang with the school head and then the department head. Ganoon. Para ano siya doon. Kasi nga we do not want na baka mamaya kasi perceive yung ating project na creeping into other subjects, no.
Okay.
But what we want is talaga is something out of willingness, out of the desire, interest to collaborate, etc., etc. Okay. Sige, Sir Paulo, PM mo sa akin, no, kung meron kang mga diyan, and then I'll be siguro making arrangement with the school head. Okay?
Okay po, sir. Thank you.
Okay, great. Okay. Sir, is it possible po ba na magkaroon ng demonstration teaching isang teacher, lalo na align ang topic sa GLACE? Lalo na po kasi sa AP subject, dami pwedeng matouch na topics. Thanks po. Magkaroon ng demonstration teaching ang isang teacher, lalo na at align ang so parang ang COT niya yung GLACE. Tama ba ako, Ma'am Bernadette? Ang magiging i-observe siya doon sa kanyang GLACE class?
Ano po, sir?
Yes,
sir, pwede po. Or kaya po, alimbawa katulad mo kasi sa amin sa grade 10, ang dami po kasi mga about contemporaryong issues wherein talaga pong medyo related po doon sa, marami talaga na halos na parehas po doon sa project GLACE. So, possible po ba na pwedeng halimbawa is mag-conduct kami or magkaroon ng demonstration teaching na kung saan invited po kayo at the same time, pati po kahit yung mga participants po namin is pwede rin po during our time.
Yes, that would be great a great opportunity, no, na makita na nagamit yung GLACE class, yung GLACE session as a legit context for teacher performance, no. So it's okay. So pwede akong pumunta doon sa area na yon, and then again, this is still Araling Panlipunan. We have very good rapport with the Araling Panlipunan department head and the supervisor. We can go there, and then we can provide I can provide technical assistance, and then instructional supervision, and then recognize yung mga teachers that will attempt to highlight mga COT indicators using the Project GLACE classes. Thank you, Ma'am Bernadette. So pwede po 'yan. Maganda po 'yan kasi talaga namang tahing-tahi ang AP sa Project GLACE. Okay. So it's 3:52. Do we have more? One more question? Okay. Siguro po we will leave it at that. Again, thank you very much for your inputs, no? Your questions are very much valued. Kung meron pa po kayong tanong, you can give me a private, send that question via Messenger, okay? Doon sa ating Project GLACE group, no? Na idadagdag natin doon syempre yung ating ALS team. But at this point, may I invite Ma'am Eva to have the closing remarks. Ma'am Eva.
Okay, Sir Marco. Number one, we are here in the GLACE program because of divine intervention. That is number one. I'm not thankful for the COVID because it's pandemic. But because of this COVID-19, we are included and you embrace us. And I just hope also the facilitator of GLACE, including the teachers, will embrace us. You will enjoy with your partnership in ALS program po. Marami din po kayo matututunan sa amin. Number two, I would like to thank you, Sir Marco, because the civic education practice in the University of Asia and the Pacific was localized. And it is in the phase of the Division of Nabotas through the effort of Sir Marco. That is Project GLACE 2.0. I don't want to say something because I believe that for every opportunity, God is with us. Alam ko, Sir Marco, that you're one of the instrument kung bakit kami ngayon nandito sa inyong GLACE. I just hope itong ating partnership ay hindi lamang nagsimula ngayong May 14. I just hope even in the culminating activities, we will be contributory for that. And thank you. God be with us, Sir Marco. God be with you. And for all the member of GLACE. Maraming salamat po and good afternoon po.
All right. Thank you very much, Ma'am Eva. Palakpakan natin ang ating dear po. Again, so lumalawak na ang ating family. We are so thankful. We are expanding. Ma'am Cecil?
Okay na, sir. Thank you very much, sir. We're very happy na meron pa tayong sec na GLACE 2.0. Kala ko wala na. Thank you very much, sir. We're happy to serve you.
Alam ko ang mga head teachers natin have been supportive all the way. Sir Mario, Mama Joyce Morales, Ma'am Edith, Ma'am Aiden Cortez, okay, Ma'am Connie, ang ating mga subject coordinator sa mga schools, Ma'am Catherine May, Ma'am Kini Winnie, Ma'am Yeye Texon, nandiyan mo si Ma'am Riel? Ma'am Riel, nandiyan ka ba? So, yes, so we are very, all right, nice. So,
good afternoon.
So happy that you are all here, and again, maraming salamat. We will see each other on the orientation of the modules. So July pa naman po yon, and sa virtual launching. Again, Ma'am Eva, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great
Sir, kailangan po ba natin ng photo?
Let's have a photo. Yes, picture. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Sir Paulo Ibanez, for hosting the activity. Okay, magpakita po tayo sa video lahat. At ayan,
Okay.
Pakita po tayo sa video
On
lahat.
po natin
Tumitig
yung
po
ating
tayo.
yan po, camera.
Yan ang ating hands kami.
Screenshot ko na po
Most beautiful smile.
Ay,
Yan.
Face na po sa camera. Yan po. Screenshot ko na po.
Wala.
Isa pa po. Para sa isang
Mga bago
page.
natin mga teachers, Sir Shoni. Yan.
Yan. Nag-open pa lang po yung iba. Screenshot ko na po.
Alright. Screenshot
Okay
na.
po. Okay na po. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. See you
God
sa
bless, sir.
Thank you, Sir Paulo.
Safe
And
everyone.
Details
Dumadami
of
ang ating
Blaze.
positive.
Maraming salamat. Hello, Ma'am Ceci.
Bernadette.
Hello, Sir Ma'am Eva. Ang ganda-ganda mo. I'm happy to see you. Talagang hindi ka
Salamat po. Natuwa ako.
nagbabago.
Nandito pala yung mga AP
Ma'am
teacher.
Lina. Ma'am
Ma'am
Cindy.
Eden.
Ma'am Jogi.
Hi po, ma'am. Thank you po, ma'am.
Ma'am Mary Lou
Lilian.
Ma'am Romina.
Maraming
Bye-bye.